First of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Second of all, we are back with episode 21 of Moriarty the Patriot. So, when we left off, Mr. Whitley had been taken out by the Lord of Crime. Um, Study in Scarlet, William James Moriarty, was like, hey, it's me. I am the Lord of Crime. I did this. You're welcome. So now, for the streets, Sherlock Holmes is going to have to go and catch him, which of course, thank goodness. And here's Dr. House introducing the lovely Mary, the woman he plans to marry. You know the for the streets is like, huh? Why are you getting married? You have me and skip. I mean, in like the movies with Robert Downey Jr. and I don't remember in the books, but in the movies with Robert Downey Jr. he was like, ew. But he came around to being very supportive. I think he was just like worried about his friend, like because he literally sees everything. So yeah. So he can tell that there's something going on, and he's like really suspicious of it. Like, what are you hiding? It's like not everyone's hiding something. It's like lies. He's like, so something else you want to talk about other than that, right? That's why you came to see me. It's like, what? How can you? What? People can't just come and visit? It's like, oh no, she's just nervous. That's all. It's like, no, he's right. There is actually something else I need to talk about. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, oh man, I think it's gonna be kind of weird, asking him for something. I just met him and he's your friend. It's like, no, please tell me what's happening. It's just like, so yeah, you see these? It's like, oh yeah, wow, look at those pearls. It's like, yeah, they're pretty cool, right? It's like, yeah. So they look expensive. It's like they are indeed. Someone's just been sending them to me. I would have sent them back. So he was an officer, okay. So these started showing up when she was literally just a kid. I would be so freaked out. So she's like, yeah, I might get to see my dad. But, like, she said they've been showing up for a long time, so I'm guessing that, they've been showing up since she was very young. Wonder if she thinks it's her dad sending her, like, gifts. Yeah, that would be weird. It's like, here, these pearls, this gift for you. Or the person is, like, stalking her. She's like, I would like to know why my dad disappeared and what's going on. So, would you please help me? And he's like, sure, this is weird enough to catch my attention. Also, the love of my life just took a guy out, so I'll kind of deal with that. He's so devoted. It's very sweet. Also, yes, I'm still in my gym jams because I like to be comfortable. He's like, nah, she's kind of. It's like, excuse me? It's like, well, you didn't notice? What's wrong with you? And he's like, I mean. Anyway, the thing that's happening right now, the stuff that's going on, there's something that she's still hiding from us. And it's like, how do you know? It's like, oh, because I'm fucking Sherlock Holmes. Obviously. So they've been covering it up. Sus. Okay, so he's like been up to something. Not good. He's like, ring a bell, and she's like, what? No. No bells being rung here. How weird. It's like, well, no one's home. Time to break in. Can you imagine sneaking into a place like this to commit a crime? And it's like, you have a wooden leg, it's obviously you. Cause something bad happened, duh. Break in, bro. Oh. Oh no. It's fine. He just drank a little too much water. Oh my gosh, what's happened here? Well, obviously someone's been taken out. It's like, no shit. Was he... Yep, I figured. Yeah, so this guy with the wooden leg dragged himself into this window, took this guy out, and left. And I'm just saying it, there's no way he's able to hide. Like, there's just not. It's like, why are you here? What are you doing here? Your twin has been, effectively taken out. He has exited this mortal coil via thorn to the neck. So yeah, it's like, oh, you must be the twin. Interesting. You should tell me about her dad. Please. And about the pearls that were sent to her. And why this is happening. Just tell me. Yeah, I was just saying, I think he did some, like, messed up stuff when he was stationed, and stole this. I'm sure he took it. Like, he could have told the people in the area, hey, look what I found! And instead, he didn't do that. He brought it back. They got in a fight over dividing the treasure because he hadn't even shared it with anybody in any capacity. They got into a fight, and he accidentally did that. He just literally left her hanging for years, for 6 years, not knowing what happened to her dad. Oh, she's got the crazy eyes. I wonder if they were guys who were like from India, like when they were like stationed there. And they all signed it as a way to be like, hey, we found this treasure together, meaning we should get equal share. It's probably the other two, I would guess. I wonder if this is something her dad was looking for that kind of drove him crazy or whatever. And so she was like, well, this is like his life's work or whatever. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. It's still squeaky. You know that For the Streets is like, wow, this is weird that you're just so, It's like, but you want to find the treasure while we try to catch the suspect. Which means you're probably involved in this. So he's trying to figure out what she has to do with all of this in like the grand scheme of things, while also protecting his friend. Like, yeah, we just gotta find out that someone else is here, that's all, right? It's like, well, we already have. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, there are two people involved, you know, for sure two, okay? Um, there's a wooden leg guy that dude was afraid of, obviously. And then there's like a rope, like someone else. So yeah, there were multiple people here. Yep, agreed. He's literally just like, that's simple. Really simple. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, well, the culprit accidentally broke this bottle of stuff here on the floor, and it smells very strongly. So we'll be able to find him pretty easily. Introducing a doggo. I like it. He's bringing a dog. Oh, look at him. Wiggins. Wiggins. I love that he works with these kids and they're like, hey, we'll fucking do it, but you're gonna pay us. And he's like, oh, fine. She doesn't want to do that, though, because of the treasure. She's not going to. She's gonna follow them, because of course she is. He expects her to. He's like, oh, thanks, yeah. It's pretty cold. It's like, I guess. He's like, don't worry about why I'm doing what I'm doing. You'll see soon enough and be like, oh shit. It's like, listen, the dude who did this, just like, all of the theft and menacing and stuff, but after getting out and stuff, if the treasure is in her possession, then they're going to go and take it from her. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, so that means that we're going to have to, get them to let it go. It's like, well, how are we gonna do that? It's like, trust me, we'll do it. I'm pretty good at my job, I don't know if you noticed. I love that he's always pulling Criminal Minds into this. Lestrade's like, are you sure? It's like, bro, yes, just go. He's like, fine. Ugh, you're always so pushy. That's why everyone yells at me all the time. Just send a letter to the Lord of Crime. He'll take him out. Probably. I don't know. Actually, he might not. Just because I don't know if he would see, like, the guy, the older dude who passed away as, like, a real loss. That dude was an asshole, so. The guy driving's like, I knew there was something wrong with you guys. I knew it. I just knew. It's like, I paid you a lot of money, so you're a part of this. He's like, what? I didn't do anything. This poor man. I would say, like, for the driver of that boat to just jump off into the water, but I'm pretty sure they're on the River Thames, and it's a pretty dangerous river, so. Oh, he's got the darts. Oh, hell yeah. Bro! Dang it! He's fine! Gonna have to make a decision, dude. Like I say, he's probably gonna throw it overboard. Because, yeah, if it goes into the river, the only way they could get it is if they, like, dredge the river. Wow. He needs a nap. He just... some tea and a nap. Are you? Mary, if that's even your name. It's in the bottom of the river. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like, I was wondering why you wanted it, to have it so bad, considering what happened, with your dad and everything. Like, you knew that it existed, obviously. And you hid that from us and from my boy here. So, yeah. And then even after all of this, You're like, nah, we should get the treasure, even though you were also potentially in danger. Very strange. People don't generally do that.
つまり生活の上で金に困っているわけじゃない。となると残された可能性は一つ。脅迫。図星か。待ってくれ。本当なのか。メアリー、脅迫って一体。財布を渡さないと。ジョンとの結婚を破談させると。
He's like, who? I will mess them up. Who told you that? It's like there's only one dude in London who would do something like that. Oh my god, it's Milverton! How did I not put two and two together? What a dill hole. Okay, and that's episode 21. Go punch Milverton in the face. Get your man to do it. Alright, bye guys.